why on earth would I make my mistakes the face of the show? That's stupid. It's very, very stupid. Oh, you need to hold yourself accountable. Are you going to be on the docket? No. Why aren't you going to be on? It's my show. I don't have to do anything you people tell me to do. You people, as in all people. You people is it's a pejorative term. If you want to take offense of it, I'm so sorry. Why don't you go find that woman who called my kids BLACKIEs and DARKIEs? That who's committing slander against my family. Defamation. Calling my mom the help. Go there. If you could have control the narrative someplace else. Control it someplace else. But for what reason, if I have my own show, something that I control, am I going to let a whole bunch of people tell me that I'm doing wrong? First of all, let me tell y'all something. All right, Nikki, we all have a relative remember, I make my stories long for a reason. We all can say, right? To a degree. My privacy is up here. I'm sewing. I have a relative right to privacy, right? Y'all aren't the government. The government is being sued about that because they've been messing with us. They've been spying on us. Facebook and all those people have been getting sued as they've been going in and selling our privacy essentially, right? Okay, Nikki. Chasing Pillows. Hey, Val. Chasing Pillows. I'm about to say something really, really mean, so I don't know if I'm going to be here.
I'm here for it.
Okay. Just because some of you think that we're friends or that we're friendly on the internet, I do not give two flying FUCKS's. If you think that you're going to control anything that I say or the way that I think, last time I checked, I was born in the wonderful country of the United States of America. If you have a problem with me using my freedom of expression and my freedom of speech, maybe get the H on and stop talking to me. Block me if you need to, because what I am not going to do is ever hold my tongue because of someone. You didn't have to block her. Well, she's blocked now. I'm not going to unblock her because I'm really sick and tired of these people thinking just because, hey, Skywalker. Hey, Skywalker. I'm single.
I am.
Just putting it out there. Actually, it's denialism, y'all. But hey fish, hey Madam Hill. Hey, so I'm single. Oh, he's married? Okay, block him. Just kidding. But seriously, don't ever talk to me again. Anyway, so what I have seen a lot of people talking their big, nasty, flappering lips, saying that you have to be loyal to them, that you have to say something or you have to tiptoe around here. And the one thing I don't do in this great country, married for 15 years, get the H on. You know what?
That's awesome, Sky. That's cool as hell. What? Why you?
I don't like men that much anyway. And if you're a man who's married, get the H out of here. I don't have time for that. Anyway, it's only for a minute. Anyway, as I was saying, I didn't block him. I muted him. It's my space. But anyway, all I'm saying is y'all have gotten way too big for your britches. I'm not, I fine, I won't be mean. Y'all have gotten way too big for your britches, right? You're not the president of the United States of America. And even if you're the president of the United States of America, I'm allowed to say something mean about my president of the United States of America. You dig? So, hang on, this person, block. Oh, don't spend your money here. So, what I've seen is a whole bunch of women, older women, who are jealous of Bella. And I've seen a whole bunch of women who have this false sense of superiority and hierarchy, if you will. I don't know what it is that who told them that they were important enough to sit there and say, hey, someone, I'm going to tell you that someone, hey, big China fingers, that someone should be hung with her own robe. And it didn't get fixed. It didn't get that wasn't something that was saying, hey guys, we shouldn't be saying stuff like this. It was just deleted. And you know what? I guarantee you the person who is allowing that type of stuff to continue happening in her space, she's not going to apologize for it. She's going to find an excuse. She's going to deflect and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Sherry. She's going to deflect and all that kind of stuff because she does it every single time, right? Do y'all know, right? No. Oh, that Shay? I don't know, but I don't really care for doxing, but I also don't care for that Shay. Because I know that's Chasingpillows, friends. I don't care for her because she went ahead and she continued with that narrative. Leola's always a liar and Port of Chicago is a liar because we were doing all of these things. Now, if she's pregnant, y'all are not, I'm not, and the Chasingpillows, she disagrees with this, but I'm going to tell y'all, as someone who has been pregnant twice, pregnancy is like when I felt the strongest. Granted, some people might have problems, but I'm not someone who's going to sit there and use kid gloves, just because someone is pregnant. Like you're grown enough to be pregnant.
I gotta talk to her because you telling me after I went over there and
Oh my
we weren't talking about Peach. Did she go over there and say different or something? She went over there and said that
Yeah,
that.
she did. Yeah,
God, Jesus.
she went over there saying different. She said that me and Port of Chicago, we were lying. That we were talking cash money, cash money, SHIT, about Peach and them. And Peach believed it. She said that you, me, Port of Chicago, Shay were mad because we kept on telling you don't take the bait. So yeah. She went over there with the chasing, whatever her name is, chasing something. What's her name? Chasing stupid, chasing
Some problems.
chasing problems.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, y'all might have kid gloves when it comes to pregnant women. I don't. It's like I can push out a 9-pound baby, and then be grown enough to do the things to have children. That's all I gotta say about that. Because what's her face is running her mouth. She's been running her mouth about all of us, saying that Chasingpillows is just mad because no one's paying attention to her lives. Leola's going to say something about HB and like, oh my God, HB's all this kind of other stuff. And then we're supposed to have kid gloves when it comes to her being pregnant and like she's a high risk pregnancy. I'm making a cat face, like a mask. So anyway, but the what is it? Not racism. We can call it bigotry. The bigotry that these people are exhibiting. I hate to say it, low key, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Because if you sat there and you're quiet about it, like the amount of times, like, what is it? Someone told me the other day, Leola, um, didn't you get kicked out of every place or something like that? And I was like, kicked out of where? I have my own place to go. If someone kicks me out, I just leave. Like, it's not a big deal. I just stop supporting them. As ways, what is it? Peach the other day, what did she say?
Boy. She,
What did she say? She said she was the one who told everyone about how much money I've given her. I never said a word. Never said a word. And she said that I was trying to control her. But I never said a word. Yes, I've been blocked out of better places. I got dragged out of a club once. This used to be in Houston when Prospect Park was nice. Go ahead, Chasing.
last time you got dragged out of a fucking club.
Yeah, I got dragged out of the club. I was an alcoholic, you know. That was when the club was nice. Now it's trash. The place is trash now. It's a trash. But I was like, I'm getting dragged out of here. So, whoops. It happens.
I'm gonna have to.
It was my ex-husband's fault.
I'm gonna have to talk to her in the back end because I didn't hear the live because I was like, you know, the tornado warning was going on.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, me and Shay were like looking out for you, but then you were, you know, it happens. You know, it happens. What are you gonna do?
Right, but still, I got beef with Shay. Shay doing too much. Shay doing too much.
She's
You
not
doing
doing
too much,
anything
Shay.
too much.
Yeah, she blocked. She dropped me out the box the last time I came over here.
Because you didn't pay the 25. Oh, by the way, you never
25. What?
you didn't pay the $25. She said you had to pay $25, and I was saying that you didn't have to. But Shay and I, we had a whole conversation about it. She was like, these people can't come up here. And I was like, listen, but Chasingpillows. But either way, but then did you see how some people, because of the $25, they said that I was being, what's the word? Elitist, because I said so and so can't pay $25, and they were like, oh, you're trying to call us broke. And I was like, no, you can't pay $25 because we're in a recession. No, she didn't pay because we're in a recession. Although I should have made her tail pay since she wanted to say that I was making fun of her money situation. I should have made her tail pay. Why don't you go ahead and send me the $25 since you want to tell everyone else how much I sent you? She should have gone, go ahead and send me the 25.
Whatever.
Exactly. But anyway, go ahead, Chasing. Why'd you get blocked? Discontinued.
I got discontinued because anytime I say Petty Rose name or if I say certain people's name and then I start talking about the pushes, all I got to do is say their name like 2-3 times, and then you see all these people coming alive, and then all of a sudden, no more live.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's cool.
That does happen to me too.
Mhm.
I like Peach. I really do. I really, really do. I really think that she's a breath of fresh air. Very similar to the way that Bella is a breath of fresh air. You know? But that's stupid. Like all of these people are ganging up. Y'all, you know that all of these people went to apologize to Nitra the other day. They went to go apologize to Nitra. Tell me why the next day, here comes Nitra praying over this guy, the guy who shook his baby, and then telling the real story about anesthesia, blah, 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 blah. But y'all were just apologizing to her. But no, she took that, everyone took that and went, oh, okay, but because we all hate Bella now. let's forget that this woman said she doesn't care about those kids getting shaken. She doesn't care about kids DIYing. But yeah, let's go apologize to her. Let's have a court show for her as she's posting pictures or DMs, text messages from her friend. Remember, privacy. If me and Chasingpillows, and I mean, we don't have each other's number. Probably for good reason, because I would probably call her and say, Chasingpillows, you stupid bitch, how could you do this to me? And I'd probably call her over and over and over again. It's for $90 because I don't think anyone should be subbing to me because the internet is free. But anyway, but if the things that I text message, things I text message to people, and then just because you're mad at me, because it's a mad day, then you're going to go and say, you know what? I'm just going to release all these private text messages between a friend and I. I talk about the man I've been with, the women I've been with, what else? My Americanism, who I may or may not have voted for, all of that kind of stuff. I talk about every single thing in my text message, which is what Bella was doing. She was talking to her friend, and no one's going to just take a little bit of the fact that whatever Bella was telling to Nitra, right? Nitra was doing it. She was doing it. But then she's going to post every single text message that she and Bella had, and these women were friends. On top of that, how old is Nitra? I'm sitting there half the time. Like I said, I don't like making fun of alcoholics. But hey.
Bella says she'll be showing what was really said and that Nitra lied on her.
Bella, I know she lied. And then $2 knows better. $2 knows better. $2 knows better. And let me tell you. So everyone wants to jump down the throat of like this Cyber Diaries person. Hey, the only secret. This Cyber Diaries person, whatever. Let me tell y'all. That Cyber Diaries person is lying. They were talking about TV Head's Discord. They're with Chef getting someone's driver's license number and all that junk. That's a lie. Chef was doxxed. I don't know about the $2 people. Chef was doxxed by the same person who has doxxed me and many other women on this app. Many other BLACK women on this app. Why everyone is just blaming Chef Foxy for something, I don't understand. TV Head was there to protect her and has been a really good friend to her. So this Cyber Diaries person talking about, Discord with thousands of people, she's lying. What APs, whatever she's talking about, she's lying. Because this is where the timeline gets really funny, you guys. The timeline gets really funny on this one because I happen to have been there for all of that. Hey, Luella. There are a couple of people who was fake to Peach. Receipts required. You know who was fake to Peach? That woman that I hate. Let me tell you about her. Y'all remember when everyone was like, how is Peach going to pay her rent? How is Peach going to pay her rent? Like, she's asking people for money. How is she going to pay her rent? Y'all want to know who started that one? Starts with... Do y'all like my shirt? It says Petty University. It's from this lady on YouTube. Anyway. But then, oh, I respect you. I respect you. Like, I just want to see you. I want to see you do good things. Doxing is real nasty work, but when Judgment Day come around, everyone hides their hand. Everyone does. You know how many times I've been accused of doxing people? And I always go, for what reason do I have to dox anyone? For what reason? Look at me. Look at me. What the AG6 do I have anything to do with doxing people? What am I going to do with your information? Am I going to take money from you? No, I have it. Am I going to take your clothes? No, I have too many. Shoes? No. Am I going to go and like come after you and like steal your uterus? No. Am I going to say, oh, I'm going to go down to the county and no, I already know that most of the police departments, they're overworked and underpaid. I have made multiple police reports and nothing has come from it. Nothing has come from it. But anyway, like I said, the person who was spreading that about Peach being too broke and how is she going to pay her rent? And oh, I was just asking questions. I was just asking questions, y'all. I wasn't saying anything. That was things said in my comments.
Yup, talk that talk, Lee.
There it is in my comments. No, it wasn't in your comments. You said it along with Diamond. But I like Diamond. I do. Because she does as she is. I like her. I don't know why. Something about her face. And something about like how everyone has been underestimating her for so long. I like her. Because there was a man who tried to say he made her. And so just for that, I have to be on her side. But it's just quite strange that those three people went on vacation together. The vacation, one of them needed to beg and crowdfund for by using another woman, right? By dragging another woman across the internet because the woman called her a bitch. So she dragged her across the internet for weeks to pay for her flight and her vacation, right? Right? So it's really funny how that vacation happened with these three people, right? And then when they come back and all of a sudden Bella's court is lame. That people should be paid for going to Bella's court.
Hello and good.
Or that, oh, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to have a celebrity court. But who was it? Who's been, I'm not even going to say what I want to say. Oh, because I can't contractually. But you see how people will come after you when you can't fight back. So whatever Bella's going through, the sad part is what she's going through, if she cannot fight back, because every single thing that she's doing, right? Anything that she's saying is going to be spun. And she's going to go through all of this trash forever. Because there are some people who are building an entire narrative just to steal the things that she has because she has been good to people. But the only way that they can take her down is by coming up with something that she said privately. Privately. She didn't say anything wrong. She said something privately. I want every single, like I said, to $2 today on Chasingpillows Live. I want everyone, if you have a husband, send me, release all of the text message that you have with your husband. If you have a wife, all of the text messages that you have with your wife. I want y'all to post it. Everything that you talk to your best friend about, post it. Let me see how good you look, Nitra. Let me see how good you look. What was that woman's name? Romisha? Let me see how good you look. Tai Lin, whatever her name is. Let me see how y'all look. As you're sitting there saying, oh, she's jealous of me and she's doing this and she's doing that. Let me see how good you look. I know zero tolerance. We're low key.
On top of what you're saying. If it really wasn't, if you really weren't trying to copy and you're just trying to do your own thing, and this was like an original idea, why would you continue on for 7 days to bring this girl down? Why are we doing this?
Because she's younger. Khadijah, thank you. Because she's younger. That's it. Have we seen anyone, like Bella's is barely 30. I'm 25, so barely 30. But all of these people are 35 plus.
That lady is almost 50 years old.
Younger, pretty, and married. I think this might have something to do with the fact that she's you know what? Let me not. I like Bella. Like, no one's gonna make me not like her. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. You know why? Because it's happened to so many people. That woman just started going off the ground, and she gets the amount of people. She's doing this for fun. She's doing this for fun. Can you imagine? You're 30 something, you're barely 30. You're doing this for fun. And you have all of these 30, 50 plus, maybe 50 plus women coming and messing with you. She better not clear nothing up. And I'm saying this from a place of, you're an American, do you, boo? I hope she doesn't have to clear anything up. If she wants to, that's her right. But she better not. Excuse me. But she better not, because she doesn't owe anyone anything. These women just want her gone so they can take her place. That's all it ever is. So I sit there and tell them, you're going to tell me you're not copying? You're not copying from this woman, right? You're not copying from her, but then you get a million likes and a million there. You're gonna have the Law and Order and Jeopardy theme song.
Don't forget the little cup of wine. Can I also say that you know, her intentions, she accidentally doxed herself and somebody else. But not only that, like amidst all of this bullshit, if your intentions weren't to bring her down and to do any of this, you really wouldn't be trash. You wouldn't continue to. What is the sentencing for? Like what is the goal? This is why I made the observation and I pointed it out, and people got so offended. But this is literally proving the entire point of what I was even talking about. Because if you really weren't intentionally trying to copy this girl, you have respect for her and all this other shit. Where's all this shit coming from? This should just develop all because she quote unquote lied about what she said. That's where all this is coming from. Just
All right, so Bella has made up with all the people she's had issues with, and nature opened up old wounds unprovoked. But she had to do that, babe. Because then she won't, because not enough people would be mad at you. It's the same reason why people bring up all that old stuff with me and Chasingpillows. Because then what else is there to be mad about? Everything else is from 15, 30 years ago. And you see how like Bella venting. Then they went and broke her sentences down, sentence by sentence, broke it down to make it seem that she was a liar. I heard someone say, and yes, granted, I like this lady, so I won't go into it. But what was it said? It was said, the audience, you deserve to have someone be honest with you and to not think that you're so stupid. But then then later on, this same person says, you You N-words, you N-words are so stupid. You're so stupid. Y'all can't see what's happening. Like, y'all need to stop thinking, stop philosophizing, if you will, because you're too stupid to understand words. Man. That's almost, I'm not gonna say too much. But if it were me, there's too many people here. Have you learned, end of the day, you got a career outside? But hey, y'all keep it up. Just remember, these people do not care. Y'all are numbers. Y'all are numbers. And it's really, really sad. It's really sad. But I'm so sorry, Bella. I'm so sorry that they're showing you that no matter how old you are, right? They're going to make you seem like you're the problem. I'm so sorry that these women, instead of bringing you up and showing you the way, I'm so sorry that they're just trying to ruin your good time. Once a week. Now, Nitra is doing this court show how often? She wants to be accountability buddy or something.
How she deem fit. It's emergency court. It's all day court. It's under the influence court.
Man, she's so drunk, you guys.
Drunk all day, Lee. For real, she drunk all day. I'm like, how's this lady getting up? Because I think the other day she was live until like 10 something, and even past that, and then she was live with Diamond the next day. Like, I'm just like, I don't know.
But let me, I will say, I feel bad. I do feel bad because obviously something's not right if you have to be if you can't be lucid. So is the text message that Nitra is showing us is true? Doesn't matter. It's a text message. Wait, what about Shay?
Which show?
Yeah. If Shade's not rocking with me, it's okay. I understand. All about Diamond. I hate majority of these people, real deal following leader ASF. I mean, we're not making fun of alcoholism. I'm not making fun of alcoholism. I think it's really, really sad, y'all. It's really, really sad, and it's really worrying to me that you have this woman who is that old, who is drinking all day. And she gets angrier and angrier and then sloppier. Whew. It just, but I'm not making fun of any. I can't because, like, I've been there. Messages about Mama C, she looked her up, not me. Oh, yeah. But doesn't matter. No one's gonna tell. People do tell Nitra to get off when she's drunk. And Slim is a man, so y'all know that people are gonna treat him differently. A lot of these people never got to be aligned in leaders. School is obvious. No, they just have chronic illnesses. A lot of these people do have chronic illnesses, and they're really, I mean, that's all I have to say about them apples.
Let me just add that isn't it par for the course? It doesn't it just seem weird that the main person that really was your cousin, right, Nosy, was going on a rant on what Bella should and should not be doing on her platform. And then it turns into apparently Bella was quote unquote trying to take Diamond down. And then now we have Petty. Is this all just coincidence that they were just all on a trip together? Or are we just gonna act like, oh well, I'm friends with them, I'm really close with them, I travel with them, but I don't share the same sentiments? Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, and we can't, we're just going to, why is this top tier treatment as a man on the app? I'm putting in a complaint. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Slim is a man, and people aren't, like, if, because Slim is a man and he gets sloppier and sloppier and sloppier and sloppier and sloppier, as he's getting sloppier, his voice gets louder, and then the voices of women start getting quieter. Who went on vacation together? Am I dragging Nosy? I'm not. Would never drag Nosy.
That's her cousin. Don't let me.
I'm not. Yeah, she's my cousin. She's my cousin. Definitely my cousin. Did my cousin allow someone to do something completely uncouth toward me? Yeah, but that's what cousins do. No, she's not for real, my cousins. That's an expensive plan. I mean, how much are tickets to go to the Dominican Republic? And morally, look at what someone had to do. Almost. Look at what someone had to do in order to raise all that money. Who, like, granted, I can't stand Trina, but, you know. But I sure as HE double hockey sticks wouldn't use her for anything. I'm making a mask. The moment she did that, it opened up for others to speak on it. Listen, you guys, all Trina did was call her a bitch.
Yup.
That's it. That's it. That's it. No read up on, completely unbiased. Bella spoke on her feelings about others, and Bella's allowed to have. Bella was speaking in a space that was safe to her. And we've all done that. Me, Port of Chicago, everyone else has done that. Because Chasingpillows, for the most part, I hate to tell you, but Chasingpillows is someone that we all feel very comfortable talking to. But her venting was taken and twisted by all sorts of ways. That's not right. That's not fair. We're not doing that. Not in America. Not in America.
I'll say real quick, responding, I understand, Edna, but days and days and days of berating, not only me, but especially Bella, and then now there's just court after court. And the whole point was, oh, I wasn't copying anybody, it was an original idea I had. Okay, but now why is it that you're intentionally doing this? Why are you intentionally saying things like, oh, I'm gonna, if I get taken down, I'm gonna go live on Sunday? Like, why in the morning? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's turning ugly. Before, maybe it was a stretch, but at this point, it doesn't seem like it, just because of all the actions that are being taken currently.
Hey, J.E. Howard. Wait, hang on. Here's Edna.
Hey y'all. I'm kind of like just unbiased, you know what I mean? I don't have no dog in the fight in any of this. But if I'm doing something that's original to me and I'm succeeding, right? And I see someone else trying to copy me, I'm not feeding into that energy personally, right? Because then this comes, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? Then this comes. Once I open my mouth and say, I've peeped that people are copying me. Now those same people that I peeped that I know are extra, all they're going to do is come for me because I opened the door for it.
She opened the door? Wait, is she allowed to vent?
She can be allowed to vent, but there are social media politics. If you're a content creator, let's not act like there's not people are not looking for shit to get into. If I don't want to have an issue on this platform, I'm not going to speak on something that's going to bring an issue. As soon as I say anything that's remotely aligned to someone's platform, they're going to feel the need to defend themselves, and so are their supporters.
Okay, let's time out though. Let's time out time for a second. You have creators who are much bigger than her, than Chasingpillows even. Chasingpillows on average, there's about 30 people?
Right, like when I'm talking about bullshit, it's like probably like 30, maybe 50 people.
At the most, 30 people, and Bella can't come and say, just have her conversation?
But it's still a public platform. Regardless of it being a small room, clearly people recorded it and took it back. Let's be real, right? And then I don't know if do you have a problem with petty Chasingpillows? Like,
Oh no, I hate her. Sorry.
no,
but
I
stop
know
saying
you.
her
I know
name.
you do, Leo. I know
Yeah,
you
stop
do,
saying
Leo.
her name though.
I know. I'm sorry, but I won't say her name. But that creator, do you have a problem with her?
She's chasing chitlins, chasing stupid.
Right. So what it looks like is then like
I don't like her, but I never disrespected her. I never called her out her name.
Right.
She's done this ever since last year. She did the same exact shit. Yeah.
Okay. So what that can look like, right? And I'm being completely unbiased here because I really never missed a court date since I've been in accountability court. I like it. But what that can look like is that you too are speaking about that creator.
What?
Or it's
not
America.
You per se. You're allowing a space for her to
It's America.
to vent. And yes, it's America, so then it has to work both ways, right, Leola?
No, here we go. Here's the thing. One space has about 30 people in there, right? She has felt targeted and has been going on for weeks. She's allowed to speak how she feels, and the way that she feels should not be dissected, and then people take parts of her private conversations and posting them online because she vented. And then they went on to not only trash this woman, trash her body, trash her hair, trash her content. Then they went ahead and found other people because she's venting to one person, found other people, right? Then all of those people to come then make fun of her more. Then they want to, again, to threaten to her life, threaten to expose her. Anyone who talks up for her, then they're going to go ahead and drag them down too.
Thing is, she has a huge platform of.
She does not. Comparatively, she comes on. No. Comparatively, she comes online once a week.
Right. No, I totally understand. But that one time that she comes on, she holds a room of 3,000 and 3,000 people. Like, I'm there every Sunday, right? I think what I would have done personally would have been address it on my own platform.
Shut up, right? You wouldn't be quiet.
No, I would have addressed it on my platform on a Sunday morning where 3,000 people are there.
She doesn't want to.
See, and then what it does is it creates more drama. If you take the power and you do it on your own platform, then you're not bringing anyone else into your stuff, and you're directly handling the situation in your own space. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, thank you for your opinion. It's a bad opinion.
She did address it because that was one of the first things.
All opinions are okay. It's America.
There are opinions that are bad.
It's America, Leola. Let's have the same rules apply for every situation.
Okay, so opinions are fair. I understand what Edna is saying, but she did address it on court. She showed support, and she even broadcasted that Petty has court going on in front of 3,000.
And they shat on it.
In front of 3,000 people. She broadcasted that this lady has court, gave her promotion, right?
And they shat on it.
Monday came and everybody said, well, it wasn't genuine. I don't feel like she was genuine. She was fake. She was being this. And now it's Thursday evening, and we still talking about Bella. make it make sense. I see what you're saying, Edna. I do understand that this is a
Y'all
free
may see
country.
what she's saying.
About it first, Chasing. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, what'd you say?
They spoke about it first on Chasing's platform. That's all I'm saying.
Right, and they spoke about it again Friday. They spoke about it again Saturday. They spoke about it again Sunday. They spoke it again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I'm just saying y'all open that door. That's all I'm saying. That's all
So
I'm
you're
saying.
saying that it is so pretty much you're saying that it's understandable why there was a comment made.
No, I'm not. You're missing the
Yeah,
point.
but
I'm just
okay,
saying you
say it.
opened that door. And now for
She
people who
opened the
like
door
to
by
do that
talking to
shit,
her friend, and then she opened that door. That is why everyone is releasing her private text messages and DMs.
I'm
Great.
not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that the floodgates
Thank
are
you.
open.
Thank
That's
you.
all I'm saying.
Thank you.
Like, that's all.
Okay.
I'm
Wait a minute.
exactly poetic. That's all I'm
Hang on
saying.
one
You have more
second.
power when you address it yourself.
One second,
But I
Edna.
think in your own space.
No, Edna, real quick. How did you feel when I think that was you when you were addressing a completely other topic and then someone came up in a space and showed, I believe it was you, your mugshot?
I had no problem with it because I took the power back and I spoke on my own story in that moment.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You
I did.
said that, no, you said, I will tell you all about it later on.
Yeah, I told Petty I would tell her all about it later on. But that story has been going on for over a year, so there's recordings of it.
When you said that you were going to talk about it later on, then a man came up, showed the page where all of that was on it. Right?
But I did speak about it. And
Did
matter
you
of
speak
fact,
about it later on? Did you go back to that same show and spoke about your story?
On that platform, no, but I've spoke about it many of times on many platforms, and I've taken my own power back. So people can speak on it on their own, and then when people ask me, I own up to it and I say yes, and I speak it on my own. I'm not a live creator. This isn't about me. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter that you can take a personal dig at me right now about my own opinion. That's okay, Viola, but all I'm saying is...
I'm not taking a dig at you.
Yeah, you kind of are, but it's okay. I totally understand.
If I was going to take a dig at you,
but
listen,
as you can see in your own comments,
what we're not going
people who know
to
my
do,
story know that I have
what
spoke
we're
about
not
it
going to
and own
do,
it.
what we're not going to do is say that we're not going to deflect this and have a whole bunch of women arguing with each other. I was asking you a question about how you felt when a man brought something up and it was continued to be discussed, right? I'm not taking any personal digs
I'm
at
not
you.
mad at
I'm
him.
pointing out what happened.
So when Omar did that to me, that's what he does. He's willing to showcase other people's whatever the fucks to stop talking about whatever's going on with him. So what I did was swiftly and quickly own my shit and then redirect it back to him, which worked for me because he ended up having to speak about and answer to what he was going through.
No, he didn't. They continued to speak about you.
No, he had to get back to it, and Petty had to ask him direct questions.
No, they didn't.
They did, and then they paid for it. I mean, I have the recordings, so...
Yeah, I mean, me too.
Right. So,
I mean,
my thing is this.
WHORE and everything.
You know what's crazy? I was doing exactly what I'm doing now. Being a devil's advocate and actually understanding your side of it. That's the whole reason why I was on that platform
Listen, there's no sides. It's right and wrong, sweetie.
Right. But you're telling me my opinion was wrong. So you're the one
No, in my opinion... You're wrong.
You're the one who brought that up. You just said my opinion was wrong. And then you say there's no rights and wrongs. So
and I'm saying that there is. I feel like there's no one ever has a right to go and release someone's private information because they are venting. Everyone else gets it though. So you're not alone. Everyone else gets it. I just don't agree with you.
Right, but then you just followed up and said there's no right and wrong, but you had just blatantly told me that my opinion was wrong or incorrect.
No, I'm saying that I do not believe that you have a correct opinion, but other people they believe that your opinion is correct.
Right. All I was saying was once you open the door to a situation, first you lose the power. First you lose the power for it. Second, you lose the voice for it.
Deserve it.
What happened?
You deserve it.
I deserve what?
No, you're saying that she opened the door, so she deserves it.
No, you're actually making those inferences for me. And you're choosing to specifically come to a conclusion that I never came to. You're trying to think for me when I just told you
How can I
that's
think
never
for you, sweetie?
okay. You just came to a conclusion for me. You think I deserve it. You finished my sentence. I don't think
No, you don't
anyone
deserve
deserves for
anything.
anyone to be exposed on this app. But when you go on someone else's platform and speak subliminally about a situation, about another creator, right? That creator then takes that as ammunition to speak about you, whether it's for a day, a week, or a month. That's all I'm saying. And she chose to do it on a platform with someone that already has an issue with the person that they were
So
talking
she
about.
deserved it.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that is what happens.
Hold on. Because that's the narrative that people like to, that's the narrative that she has to run with to justify dragging me for days. I do not have an issue with her. I just don't like her. If I had an issue with her, she would be blocked. I wouldn't have had her on my panel. I wouldn't have defended her kids when her kids were being drugged by fucking Heartbreaker. I don't have an issue with
Chasing.
her.
I
do
agree
not
that
like
you don't
her.
have a problem with her. She clearly has more of a problem with you than you do with her. So that's why
Why
it's
is
more
that?
that's
Why
why
do you
it's
think
more
that
insult
is?
to injury that she heard her talking about her on your platform. That's all I'm saying. I don't have any personal qualms. I like Bella, like I said. I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate. I'm gonna head back down to the comments. God
All
bless
right,
you all.
sweetie. Like I
God
said,
bless America.
bet. Yeah, Bella, that's what it sounds like. You deserve it. Hey, hey, Pew.
Hey, I'm not gonna stay long. You know we can't be in the same room at the same time. Listen, I just came because I want to put something in perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, okay, so TikTok is an app and everybody comes on here like, let's say I do a dance and then everybody else does my dance. And I can't say they're stealing my dance because they're just doing the dance that I did, right?
Right.
Fair. However, you remember back when Meg Thee Stallion came out with that Savage or whatever song she came out with? Maybe it wasn't that song. She came out with a little song and all of the melanated creators decided they weren't going to make a dance to the song because all the YT creators that were bigger creators and had bigger numbers in them were doing their dances and they weren't getting the same traction.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, see it from both sides of the coin. Some will say, you know, what's the flattery thing?
Imitation is the
Imitation is the best form of flattery, right? And that's fine. That's fine. Because, you know, somebody does something, other people are going to do it.
Right.
However, there are those still that will say, okay, at the very least, okay, you saw me do my dance. I did my dance on TikTok one time and went viral with it. Cool. But at least say, when I ask you, hey, that dance looks a lot like my dance. Yeah, I liked your dance, but I wanted to do it my own way, so I put my own flair on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
But anyhow, let me go because you know we can't be in the same room at the same time for too long.
Okay, Grandma.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I just want to say this. I'm fairly new to this side of TikTok, but I love Bella. The one thing that I love about Bella is Bella is very thankful in her lives. Like people give her cash apps, they give her gifts, they like, and she's always like, thank you guys, you didn't have to be here. I appreciate it. I love that about her because that makes me want to that makes me want to give to Bella because she seems genuinely thankful. A lot of these creators on here, and I'm not calling out anybody specifically, but a lot of these creators on here are very nasty and rude. You can't tell me that you have Cash App goals and you need certain gifts and you have goals you have to meet, but you're being rude and nasty to me. This is my money. So the least you could do is show me respect and show me that you're thankful for what I'm giving you. You know? So
Right.
Bella is the type of creator where she's very humble. She's always thanking us. The people that help her, her bailiffs, she's always showing them love. She allows them to get shine. She doesn't talk the entire time and make it about her, but she makes it about other situations. When people have come up on the panel and given her constructive criticism and maybe even hate, Bella has always stayed calm and been like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not saying that Bella is perfect. I'm not saying that. I'm definitely not saying that. I think everybody, let's just be real. I think out of this whole situation, everybody threw a little shade to each other. It is what it is. But the reason I'm going to stay rocking with Bella is because I think she's genuinely a good person. She's a thankful creator, and she doesn't make me feel forced to do anything for her. It's like the pastors in church that's like, oh, I'm not moving forward until y'all pay me something. Sir, you here to preach. I don't have to give you my money. So that's how I feel. Like you telling me that you're a grown woman older than me or my age, and you saying I got a Cash App goal. A Cash App goal, girl, go to work. But Bella is
It's not
like,
saying the pastor. It's not the pastor.
girl,
Yo,
they be
people are-
lit. They be like, yeah, come on, y'all know y'all need to give God. I'm like, sir, if you broke, just say that. But you supposed to be preaching. What you nagging me by little $5?
It's silly.
And that's all I'm saying. So I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just Team Bella. I don't care who screen record this. Nobody on here can beat me. I make good money at my little 9 to 5, well, my big 9 to 5. And if I want to give Bella my coin, I'll do that because Bella makes me feel like she's genuinely thankful. I don't get that vibe of Bella being fake or phony. That's me. That's my discernment. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
And
So
also,
yeah.
it's the internet. So as long as she makes you feel good for that amount of time.
Right, like she like seriously, like, so but and then like, to me, when you're tearing down Bella, it makes me not even want to go on your page, like, because you're tearing down somebody. First of all, this girl is only 31. She's young. Like, okay, if
Yeah.
she make a couple mistakes, let her make mistakes, but stop eating her up. Like, come on,
Like
man.
enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. If anybody got something to say, I don't care. I don't care because none of y'all can beat me, and yeah,
And
that's
we
just
don't
that.
want to. And we don't want to. Like none
But you
of
know how
this.
these comments is, girl. You know how people are
Yeah.
about their
Listen,
names, girl.
I'm gonna tell y'all, those of you who are in here, and if you're in agreement with me, someone's gonna come after you. I'm not very liked on this app, so just FYI.
Oh, well, girl, that's fine. That's fine. They coming.
That's okay, yeah.
It's
Try
okay.
to
I'm
do
just letting y'all. I'm not playing victim. I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm okay with that because I said a long time ago, I was never going to let somebody try to intimidate me into saying, you shouldn't watch that live. Why were you there watching the live? Or why were you in this person's live? No, I want to go get all the information. It's a little bit easier now that we have vlogger pages and it makes it easier for you to kind of catch up. But I'm going to say this about Bella and this whole situation. Bella said she didn't feel supported. And the answer to that was, I said in your box. No, you said in that box because some people wanted you out, and you said, I'm not going to leave until somebody pays to drop me. Just because you're sitting in a box doesn't mean that that is support. Because honestly, even if you weren't sitting in that box, Bella really probably just didn't need you anyway, whether you were there or not. And then the other thing is, Nitra said she bought that robe out of the kindness of her heart. But when that person can't trust you anymore the kindness in your heart went away and you wanted to drag her for 25 little stanky dollars. So she gave it back to you. You were mad because you gave it out of the kindness of your heart, and then you got mad because she gave it back to you. That doesn't make any kind of sense to me. And I'm going to say this last thing, and I'm going to land my plane after I say this. When I saw this one creator, this has been maybe a couple of years ago or a year or so ago, she had a friend that wanted to buy a house, and she kept asking that person questions and all this stuff, and Petty was answering her. So when the lady got ready to buy a house, she used another real estate agent. I remember Petty coming on live, airing that woman out who said that she was supposed to be her friend and she used another real estate agent. She said, that's a lot of money. And I'm sitting up there going, if my friend did not choose me to be a realtor for them, I would never let the world know anything about that. I wanted that money from my friend. I would never even tell my friend I wanted that money, even if they weren't going to be my friend anymore. I am never, ever going to let anybody know I wanted or needed something from them that I could not get. That's all I had to say.
I think that's the first time I ever heard Honey talk. I appreciate you, Honey. Muted. I can't hear you. You muted. You just talking shit because you know you muted. You just talking shit because you know that you muted.
I'll always love you. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I was singing. But I've never heard that story before. I'm not surprised though. Because I'm not, this isn't about me. I just want Bella to know that like she's supported. She's hella supported. And I'm, again, like I said, I'm really, really sorry that these women who are this grown are treating you the way that they're treating you. Now, I know I'm only 25, and I haven't had that many had much life experience because I'm so young. But you don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to do anything. If you want to defend yourself, you can. To Bella, if you want to defend yourself, you can. Those people are never going to accept you. They're never going, anything that you say is always going to be wrong. Nothing that you do is going to ever be good enough in their eyes. I'm saying this from experience in the sense of, hey, that's just the way it is. For some strange reason, they just want you gone. But continue to be you. Like I said, you can say, we can rebut and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of people decided that you are it. Right? Poetic justice, what did you say? As someone who, what does it say? As someone with life experience, handle yourself directly. You can handle yourself directly. You can. Indirectly, it doesn't matter. People are going to do, or whatever you do is never going to be good enough. At this point, we can see that because they had to go far back enough to last year to your text messages. And I will say, although I was there and I was laughing, let me tell y'all, I was there and I was laughing. There was that flicking the bean thing. That was hella wrong. There's poetic justice. You can dead it quickly, or you can dead it on your own time. When someone doesn't like you, it does not matter. It doesn't. It really doesn't. The amount of times that I've tried to like try and say, hey, you guys, I'm not a terrible person. Y'all, if you get to know me, it doesn't matter. I can do something right then and there, or I can do it 5 years later. It doesn't matter. Some people are just not going to care. You can move on. You can move forward. Bella, this started on Sunday. Let's just say this started right before Sunday. This started. Bella said she's not going to address these shenanigans, right? They said she said she wasn't going to address it. Then it's still a problem. This has been going on for like a month, you guys. Remember, I have nothing else to say about it. Like, if everyone wants to be that, what's the word? Obtuse, if you will, then that's y'all. I'm not doing it. I just know what I know what I saw, and there was nothing that Bella could have done. And I will say that some of the women who were doing this, they were doing that. They were putting emojis. They were putting emojis making with the little bean emojis. Those are the same women who are doing salt emojis and worm emojis. These are grown women with children. Okay, Poetic Justice, you're right. You're right. You're completely right.
Days and days and days and days, but God forbid the people that are being spoken on, God forbid they say anything, then you just wanted to continue. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah. You're right, baby. You are right. We've just been here for years. We don't know what we're talking about. Watching patterns. Listen, who was it the other day? I'm still a little bit upset about this. I'm gonna say this, Chasing Pillows. I'm still quite upset about this.
You get your money back yet?
No, I don't want any money. Oh no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it was my fault. It was my fault though, remember?
It was so long. Right. Yeah.
It was my fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Peach, the way that she behaved with Barb and all them, I'm quite upset about that. And I don't think I can let that go.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
I like Peach. I think what it is she does have, I don't know if it's Barb, I don't know who it is, but I feel like when you get bigger, you have people in your ear trying to tell you shit, whether it's true or not. So I don't really even blame Peach like that, even though like what you're saying, I just feel like it's the person, whoever brought it to her and hyped it up. That's who I'm really upset about, because they knew who you were talking about. They knew who Port wasn't talking about her, and they turned it into something that would just piss her off. That's the shit that's dangerous. That's the type of bone carrying shit that doesn't make any sense on this app.
Yeah, but I will say that one's gonna take me a minute to get over. But I will definitely get over it eventually in about 4 years. Because like I've totally gotten over all the other stuff. Why Nikki didn't catch smoke from me? I like Nikki because Nikki and I we see patterns. We see patterns. Hey, best of the best. So that's why Nikki didn't get any smoke from me. What are they gonna do? Type harsh words? If Bella wants to go big, she has to get used to. No, she doesn't. Poetic Justice. Hey, best of the best. No, she doesn't. Let me tell you. I've said this, and I've said this to many people. Just because something is done all the time doesn't mean that it's right. You don't have to accept that, oh, just because you're popular, some people are going to always try and come with you. You have to get thick skin, all that junk. No, you don't. You don't have to get used to it. You can call it out and say, this is really poor behavior. I expect more from you. I expect you to do better, especially if there are people who are supposed to be your peers. So no, she doesn't have to get used to it. This is an app. She can, I mean, granted, she can just record her show and then put it on YouTube. Beyonce gets hate. Just because something happens does not mean that it's right. And we shouldn't just take that. What's his name? There was one of those basketball players, someone was calling them, someone called them a bitch. He's walking through and they're like, you're a B, you're a B. And he stopped. They turned around at the person and he started walking towards the person. They're like, I'm so sorry. Because at the same time, it's like, wait, you're paying to be here. You can't talk to me like that. I don't have to be spoken to. I can say, stop it. We can change that culture. But if y'all don't want to, if you're okay with being trash, okay. I'm not doing it. I mean, I'll say to your face you're trash. And then people are going to say, Leo, that's racist. But hey, man, do you? But yeah, I am mad at Peach. Not Nikki. Not Barb. Peach. She was wrong. And I will take my time to get over it. But she was wrong.
How much money you gave her?
What?
How much? She said how much money you gave her?
I hope not. I didn't tell
Oh, okay.
anyone.
I didn't. Oh, okay, my bad. Let me shut up.
Nikki threw me to the wolves. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I heard what those people said. And again, I always say that I was like, hey man, I expect nothing. I expect absolutely nothing. I don't put much stock into people. And this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong, you guys. Don't do this to yourselves. I have extremely low expectations. And maybe Bella, maybe you need to have this outlook on things and then you can always be happy, right? I have extremely low expectations. And the reason why I have extremely low expectations is because people disappoint me often. So in order to continue to have a really good, happy life and be able to go, ha la 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 la, nothing happens, then my expectations are so low. So I can't be sad or disappointed because I expect people to be trash. When they're not trash, then I'm like, oh, great, that's awesome. Someone's not trash. Look at that. But the only person I put all of my stock into is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Everything that he does for me is great, especially God. And I hate to be preaching for y'all, but I'm just saying that's the only person I love.
Somebody brought a bone already. I'm already getting messages. I hate y'all. Not y'all, but I hate y'all, man.
Some people. Why do you expect messy? Okay. I don't know who Poetic Justice is, but you got like one more time to piss me off. What's the bone? Tell me the bone.
I don't think can I just answer Poetic Justice? I don't think anybody expects anybody to be nice, but we do expect that when we, if you want to respond, you want to say something, that's fine. But you go on and you prove people right. I mean, it's clear what's happening, number one. Number two, the bone apparently was what you said about Shay.
My Shay?
No, not your Shay. My Shay.
Oh, that idiot. I mean, no, your friend.
What did Shay do? What happened?
She said that we were liars. She said that I was lying and that Port of Chicago was lying. And that we were indeed, we were mad because we told you not to fall for the okie doke. And you went over there to apologize to Peach and we were mad.
Yeah, because I didn't even apologize to her. I was pretty much just trying to tell her because I know she was upset and I know she wasn't really hearing me, but I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
you
Shay did that though. That was your Shay.
oh God.
So, I mean, like I said, she's an idiot. Sorry, my opinion.
Oh my God.
You don't have to answer for anything that I say. As the beautiful, amazing 25-year-old American, I can speak for myself, y'all. Why I expect them to be exactly who they are. Exactly. Poetic justice, I expect people to be a disappointment, and they are. See? Get it? I know that's really mean. So, the bone was about chasing problems, going over. Wait, I think I have it. Hang on. And she called me in Port of Chicago a liar. Oh, scroll up to your comment. Why do you expect higher expectations for Leola but not petting them? Don't tell me those trash garbage people are coming in here. For what reason? I mean, I hate them. They know that I hate them. Are they gonna come in here and make fun of my family, my kids? Like, they're not coming in here. They're not stupid.
Well, they only coming in Cherie, they only coming in here because they waiting for 8 o'clock. So they trying to,
What's at 8?
stay time until then. So
What's at 8? What's at 8?
I know it's at 8, but it's almost 8. So that's what it is. They coming in here to just fill up their time. Well, baby.
But I'm like, most of them are blocked. Most of them are blocked. What time is it? So it's why, that's really stupid. I wouldn't waste my time. Most of them are blocked. What they're going to do, like they did last night. Who's been commenting here? Just FYI, just like they did last night. They went to Peach's live to talk trash and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna be stupid enough to mess with me again. Like, cause I block people. I have that what do I say? I have my right of blocking. But
Continue to speak on whoever I want and speak on whatever I want because everybody else does. I think people
so much nastier than we could ever be.
right. I don't get nasty either. That's the thing. I don't drag people to hell. I don't, make fun of people's essay trauma. I don't do nothing crazy. I don't cross boundaries, but I do bring attention to shit. And I think that as much as people say, "Oh, well, Chasing Pillows is mad that nobody's like listening," no, I'm not, because people are listening. It's just a matter of certain people are not speaking out because they don't want to be ganged up upon, which is completely understandable. Do you want to be drugged on the internet? Do you want to be doxxed on the internet? Do you want to, a lot of people are going to stay in their lane. Fuck that, though. I don't care. Y'all can pull up some shit and say my name. Say my name on Bigo as much as you want, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
N-word. The N-word.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or like your mom called the help.
Right. Call my mom to help. Call my mom out of her name. I'll go crazy. Like, you can call me whatever you want. You want to know what really triggers me? Come for my people. Come for my girl. Come for my mom. Come for my family. That's what you can call me whatever names you want. You can whatever childish need to feel important and to feel heard and to right. Go ahead. Do whatever. But nobody can ever say that I called people out their names, that I drugged people. Y'all can't say I done anything else but tell y'all facts of what I can actually back up. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, but let me go. I have to finish up my things. My eye holes are not even.
Appreciate you, Lee.
So
Appreciate being up here too. I'm gonna drop.
thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, man. I got you.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I have to go. Can I get some healthy advice? Good advice on healthy relationships. Denialism is a thing. I found that out the other day. Hang on. Denialism is a thing, and it's healthy. And okay, this is terrible advice, you guys. This is terrible advice. Keep your expectations extremely low. Understand that people are going to be terrible individuals, and they will throw you to the wolves any chance that they get. So if you look at everyone as if they're going to F you over, then you can never be upset. You can never be sad. The depression monster will never come to you because someone has disappointed you, because you expect nothing. I only put all of my faith and expectations and everything like that. I put everything in God and Jesus. Other than that, I expect everyone to be losers. And that's a terrible way to go about life, but it keeps you happy. So, yeah. But yeah, to Bella, people are trash. And I'm sorry that someone said that your punishment should be that you should be hung with a robe. That's never right. But it's gonna get worse. But never accept it. Stay single, stay happy, stay with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'll be back later as I finish this mask for my daughter. Obama.